Nope. It's so frustrating, but she's definitely letting it suck for longer.
Well, once he did her, because he didn't like her baby, she wanted her to go.
Yeah, I know. She should let her baby suck, because her baby's hungry.
Your baby's hungry.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Excellence in Agriculture. I'm John, and in case you missed it, we had a first calf heifer, Bonnie. We disturbed her when she was calving, and she ended up leaving her calf behind. Hey little guy. And she wouldn't take care of it, she wouldn't let it suck. She would kick, she would bump it. And so we had to do something. We were faced with what perhaps you're facing right now, is what do you do when you have a cow who doesn't take her calf? Whether it's her own, whether she had a set of twins and she takes one, not the other, or perhaps you had a cow whose calf died and you're trying to graft another calf onto it, a twin or some other calf. There are many different methods out there, and I would like to just simply walk through some of what those steps are and show you the success that we had here on the farm. Don't forget to hit like on this video, and if you're new, please subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you won't miss a single video. And there are some videos leading up to this one, so click on the channel, go look through our videos, and you can watch how we got to this point. Hey, Chloe. Calf, are you going to eat my tripod? Silly calf. So what do? You're in the heat of calving, and you have a cow that just won't take care of her calf. It's been so easy. All the cows, they drop their calf without any assistance, and they're up and they're sucking, and you never have to mess with them. And then all of a sudden, you've got this one that won't take her calf, and your world's turned upside down, right? Calf, don't eat my thing. Come here. Silly calf. First, I'll just tell you what we did. I created a little pen right here next to the barn where I have the chute, and I could put the cow in the chute and tie her one leg back, and then I could help the calf suck. And eventually he could just do it on his own. It was just a matter of putting her in and letting him suck. And in her case, she was super easy to deal with. She went right in without any trouble. I know sometimes I've gone in circles and circles and circles trying to get the cow in the chute. She was real compliant. It was quite nice. It really didn't take long. I've done this before where you've been fighting with a cow for weeks and she won't take her calf, and sometimes you give up. In her case, she did it in a few days, and that's been just great. But yeah, we would just put her in the chute, let the calf suck. We did that 2-3 times a day for a couple days, and eventually I could just stand, kind of put her towards the chute and just stand there and let the calf suck. And when she would try and kick, I would tell her, no, don't, Saw, don't do that. Saw. Saw. That's kind of an old thing that I learned growing up. Saw Bessie. I think it means calm down cow or something in Swede. Not exactly sure exactly what it means, but saw Bessie. Saw Bessie. Yeah. You're a nice cow. Yeah, you're a nice calf. Yeah. Yes, you are. Yeah. Not so sure. So eventually, I could just stand in the open and encourage the calf to go over, and he would suck, and I would just stand there and tell her what to do. And then eventually he was ambitious enough, he would try when he was hungry, and eventually he was able to do it, and she wouldn't kick anymore, and she's taking care of it. She's always moaned for it, which was a good thing. She wanted her calf, but she just didn't think it was hers. She didn't know what to do. This is her first time being a mom. She didn't know what to do. It's all new to her. I mean, it's instinctive, but in this case, I blame myself, and maybe I shouldn't, but I disturbed her sequence of events, and it confused her. Maybe that's why, maybe it isn't. I don't know. It was odd that this happened. And she's been in here a couple of days now, and they've been doing just fine. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to turn her out to the rest of the herd. I'll tag the calf first, and we'll be done with this. Other methods. Hi folks, right about there is when my sound went kaputzy. The woes of a new videographer. My connections came loose and it all got staticky, so you get to listen to a voiceover. Other methods that I was going to discuss was what I would call the cowboy method. I've tried it a couple times, and some people say that they have a lot of success with it. It's where you have a cow who lost her calf, and her calf died, and you have a set of twins, or you want to give a new calf to that cow. What they'll do is they'll skin the dead calf and then tie that skin on the live calf. And a lot of times right away or within 24 hours, the cow will take that calf. I've personally never had success with that, and so I've kind of given up on that method. But that is one that a lot of people have done with a lot of success. I find it gross, but that is probably one of the most common methods out there besides the way that I did it. The other method is one that is new to me that I heard about. And disclaimer, consult with your veterinarian before doing anything like this. But it was where you can give the cow a shot of rompin, which I believe is like a sedative, and it calms the cow down enough where she's not as aggressive towards the calf that's trying to suck her, and she'll take it. The example I heard of, it was within hours. I mean, within a day anyway, and the cow fully took the calf. Other methods out there is probably the fix-all products that you can find at your local store. One that comes to mind is Calf Claim. That's been out there a long time. It's a powder that kind of tastes like alfalfa. You can sprinkle that on the back of the calf, and the cow licks it and takes the calf. I've never seen that work, really. There are other things out there like that. I've speculated that there's probably an essential oil out there for putting on a calf, so a cow will take it. I had no idea. There's an oil for everything else. Why not for taking a calf, right? Honestly, the current method that I just showed you tends to work the best. It's a much calmer method. It's where the cow has everything she needs, has hay and water, and it's just her and her calf. If you have a group of cows next to the barn and you're turning the cow out there and there's other calves around, it's more confusing and it can take longer. In my case, I could isolate the cow specifically for doing this, and it worked pretty good, and it was her calf. Now, if you're trying to give a cow whose calf died and you're trying to put a new calf on, it's a little bit more of a challenge. That's where that cowboy method probably works a little bit better that way. But honestly, I've done it this way with a brand new calf, and it has worked. But honestly, you gotta have docile cattle. If you don't have cattle that are calm to begin with, if they don't like being locked up by themselves, especially, and it's probably not going to work so well. But I only keep cattle that are docile, or at least I try to. It always seems like one shows up that's not so calm. But in conclusion of all this, I mean, you guys can do this. If I know it's really frustrating when something like this comes up, and if you're going through this right now, put it down in the comments below. Love to hear your story, and if you have any questions, I'll be sure to address them. You can also contact us through the channel, and also we have a Facebook page. You can like us on there and send me a message, and I will do my best to reply to it. And I don't claim to be an expert, but I have a lot of experience in this, and I'd be more than happy to help you guys on this journey. You've been listening to John behind the golden EIA microphone. Thank you for watching, and now for the exciting conclusion to this video. One more thing before I forget. On our Facebook page and in last week's live stream, we asked people to come up for a name for this little heifer. If you have any name suggestions, don't forget to put them down in the comments below, and we will release the name on our next live stream. Be sure and tune in for that. Till next time.